Here we are, once again with another timeless horror classic, made back in 1932 starring Claude Rains and directed by James Whale. It's pretty incredible that a film like this would still hold up to this day, considering that some of the effects are a little dated, but you know what, most of them still hold up to this day. Now, it's a little different from the book, considering I've only listened to the audio version of it, but of course, books are always different from the movies, so there's something very unique about this one. Now, in this movie, Claude Rains plays a character named Jack Griffin, a mad scientist who had just trying to hide his secrets.
Okay, I apologize about that. I had to make a few adjustments in order to speak clearly. Now, as I was saying, Claude Rains plays a mad scientist named Jack Griffin who had discovered the power of invisibility by mixing together so many different kinds of chemicals in his laboratory. But of course, something goes horribly wrong and he suddenly finds himself out on the run, trying to hide his secrets. Unfortunately, while he's trying to hide out, the local law enforcement comes and finds him and reveals his secret, and he totally strips himself down until he's invisible and they cannot find him. Just mix together a few chemicals and flesh, blood, and bone just fade away. Now, I give actor Claude Rains a lot of credit for playing a complete psychopath in this movie. Seeing at all how much the chemicals that he's mixed together to become invisible can take on his mental health. It just makes the man terrifying to be around, and he even has a girlfriend, Flora, played by the great Gloria Stewart. Most people will remember that woman as the senior citizen version of Rose from Titanic. The poor woman tries to convince Griffin to come back to them, but he's just lost it. You can see how ignorant he is about protecting his secrets. You leave that alone and get out of here! It's crazy. And his other friend, a professor who tries to help them, is the same guy who played Clarence in It's a Wonderful Life. Now, I don't remember who the actor's name was, but it's okay. Now, for a few effects that don't hold up in this movie, let's say there's a scene where he's walking through the snow, and you can tell that they're completely shoe prints. Now, they didn't have the technology back at that time to make actual human footprints in the snow, but you know what? I can forgive the film for that. And the landlady, played by Una O'Connor, was pretty much the comic relief in this film. I liked her. This timeless horror classic still holds up, so I'm going to give The Invisible Man an 8 out of 10. So besides that terrible horror thriller Hollow Man, do you think Hollywood should remake The Invisible Man or not? Do you think they have the balls to actually take up the project? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you all so very much for watching. I have to get these bandages off before I suffocate.
Be sure to look forward to the next horror movie review.
And I'll catch you all on the flip side.